Buenas. Comenzamos otro episodio más de Road to the Show. Otro episodio más de Road to the Show. En breve comenzamos. En breve comenzamos, mi gente linda. Comenzamos en breve, mi gente. En breve comenzamos ya. En breve comenzamos ya. Road to the Show. Rumbo al juego de las estrellas.
So 2 down and into the box for Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson.
Guante de oro, estamos atrás del guante de oro. También MVP de la liga, MVP del juego de las estrellas. Estamos en un combate, chat.
2 down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Sierra slings to first, and that is that.
Estamos en un combate.
It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching White Sox baseball.
Hay una posibilidad grande que en la temporada que viene nos mudamos de posición ya.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
Vamos a buscar un jorroncito.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Bueno, ¿qué va? No fue muy lejos, pero lo conseguimos.
And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Es un combo, ya. Guante de oro, MVP, el juego de estrella, MVP de la temporada, ya.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup, Jackson Holiday getting ready to hit.
¿Qué ustedes creen?
On the ground to the left.
Yo creo que sí que lo logramos.
To first, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0.
Yo creo que lo logramos, mi gente bella.
Up next for the White Sox.
Sierra, the former rookie of the year, batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a high fly ball.
Y estamos más fuertes.
This one's got a chance.
Estamos más fuertes. Es un doblete.
Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of.
Y nos fuimos a robo también ya.
Sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
1 out.
Miren, pero ya. Era abrir los paquetes primero, después de este juego lo hacemos. Yo por darle el contenido a ustedes, se me pasó esa.
Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. And the league leader in stolen bases.
Vamos, que tenemos 32 bases robadas ya, antes del juego de la estrella.
In the air, right field. Pretty well struck.
Y anotamos eso, si no se puede.
Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tagging and heading for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they take a 3-run lead.
3-0 ganamos
So 2 in
a
scoring
los
position with 1 out.
Baltimore Orioles.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to.
4-3 se va por el juego, arriba Baltimore.
Two on, 1 out. This one chopped up the middle. Throw to first in time.
Te lo dije, 4 de arriba Baltimore. Un Dynamic Challenge.
The shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Vamos a honrón para matar el juego.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Vamos a un honroncito para empatar el juego. Y el 46 de la temporada.
Two down, nobody on. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone.
Se empató el juego, cha.
Another homer, his second home run of the game, and we're starting over. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting.
El año que viene, si no, este año, perdón, si no pasamos a la postemporada, pedimos cambio.
When his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Vamos a pedir cambio si no pasamos a la postemporada. Que nos cambien por un equipo competidor. Se me pasó abrir los paquetes primero ya, pero jugamos este primero y lo hacemos.
Orioles strand a couple. This game's all tied at 4. Elio Sierra, the next to hit. One home run shy of 200 for his career.
¿Qué ustedes creen, cha? ¿Qué ustedes creen?
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers.
¿Qué ustedes creen?
He's putting himself in great company.
2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off.
Estamos en el hoyo.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a drive. Deep left field.
Cuidado.
Carrying.
Cuidado.
And he's gone yard again.
Vinimos caliente hoy.
Home run of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-4. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him. 200 career.
Honrón 200 de la temporada.
At the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
At the plate, Elio Sierra.
The shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Vamos a ver, estamos ganando 12-6. No puedes otro más. No puedes otro más.
Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13.
Hoy vinimos quemando el bate.
They're having a great time out there. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just
quemando el bate.
Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget.
Vamos a guardar este chat y vamos a abrir los paquetes.
Left the yard 4 times in this one.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Vamos al mambo. Bienvenido o bienvenida. Recuerden suscribirse, ya, compartir, darle like y comentar, por favor, para que crezamos. Para que esta familia crezca. De 5-5 nos fuimos a este juego ya. Vamos a abrir los paquetes ya. Comenzamos con Light City. Vamos a ver qué nos trae el barco. En este nada. En este nada. Vamos a ver qué nos trae el barco ya. Vamos a ver qué nos trae. ¿Qué ustedes quieren, Aaron Josh? Otani. Comenten, comenten. Este Light City como que está pobre ya. ¿Qué ustedes creen? Está pobre ya este Light City. Miren, ni un oro, por Dios. Ni un orito. Vamos con Body Season 9. Tampoco. Vamos con el World Baseball Classic. Brady Jr. Byron Boston. Brady Jr. Esto no vale la pena venderlo. Vamos a venderlo. Michael García. Esto yo creo que no conviene venderlo en 500 aquí en Cernao. O'Neill Cruz. Vamos a coger una que no tengamos. Arae. Vamos a ver la colección ahora ya. Para continuar con Road to the Show. Para continuar con Road to the Show. Estamos en Light City. Ahora vamos con el esperado. Fernando Tatis Jr. Ahora volvemos ya con Road to the Show. Vamos a ver qué ustedes quieren. Subimos a 89 de overall. Y estamos ya, si se fijan, rumbo al juego de las estrellas. Vamos a ver.
Elio Sierra with an off-the-charts 4-home run game last time out. 4 taters. What could this
Eso tiene que ser un récord, esos 4 jonrones ya.
It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Elio
Eso tiene que ser
Sierra.
un récord.
Sierra with an impressive 5-hit performance in his last
Eso
game.
tiene que ser un récord ya.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Now the 0-1. Out towards right center field, Rodriguez.
Fácil por todo el center field. Fácil. Fácil, 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 fácil.
The third baseman, Colton Montgomery.
And now it's going to be Cole Young.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label.
Ya abrimos los
over him since he
paquetes
put on
ya.
a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ya tenemos al niño.
That one to first.
Y este doble play.
There's one. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infield to start the double play. And
MVP de la temporada. MVP del juego de estrellas y guante de oro en la misma temporada.
Corners, one away.
Temporada de ensueño.
Sierra.
Eso es increíble.
Out front, rip foul.
He bateado 12 veces para doble play.
Left field, way back there. Adios, Toyota.
Bueno, se despertó el bate. Se despertó el bate.
And they add to their lead. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
this dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up.
Se despertó el bate ya.
Shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Sierra was incredibly productive in his last game with 6 RBIs.
I can't believe how comfortable he was at the plate in the last game, dude. 6 RBIs in a game is nuts. Only 8
Oyeron,
players have done that 10 times or more.
seguir remolcado en su juego.
Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, Nelson Cruz, and Ted Williams.
For the White Sox, the third baseman, Colton
First and second, 2 outs. Colson Montgomery now at the plate.
Vamos a esto ya.
Out towards left center. Rodriguez gets under it. And that is
Ahí Gonzalo, le damos con todo.
2 left on. We're through 5. White Sox 4 and the Mariners nothing. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Jordan Westburg up next for the Mariners.
Jordan Westburg.
Le damos con todo. Bienvenido o bienvenida al canal Ingeniero Gaming TV.
Ground ball up the middle. Sierra sends it to first, and that's the inning. Nobody left for Seattle.
Recuerden que si entras, suscribirte, por favor, compartir y darle a la campanita. Y dale a me gusta para que YouTube me recomiende el video. Recuerden eso. Que no se le olvide. Está tan fácil. Tanta fácil por todo el right field, el left field, perdón.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Sierra had a great showing in the win.
Amo al mambo.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Ya estamos tercero en nuestra división.
So 2 down. Kerry Carpenter up next for the Mariners.
Recuerden que esta temporada de ensueño, guante de oro, MVP en el juego de estrellas y MVP en la regular. Lo lograremos. Lo lograremos, mi gente linda.
This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. One down, Elio Sierra.
Mírenlo ahí, también 3 veces consecutivas al juego de estrella 2026, 2027 y 2028.
Sharp grounder, that's through for base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
That is third baseman, Montgomery.
Me la robé, ustedes saben.
Colson
Me la robé.
getting ready to hit.
Ah, pero me mandaron también. Me mandaron también.
And he's back in safely. Sierra.
Pero es una orden eso es una orden. Eso es una orden.
Pitches low.
Eso es una orden.
Stolen base, not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Pretty impressive from the 3.
Eso es una orden.
The single, then swipe second to get into scoring position. Now that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Y me fui para tercera también.
Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. One out, the runner at second. Here
Me
in the
fui para
second
tercera.
game of the series. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss.
Get out.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
¿Para qué va a tirar? ¿Para qué va a tirar?
Two now. Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball. But it had the
Ah, que fue foul ya.
Really hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
3-2 now. Catcher
Revísala, revísala, que ahora con una revisadera ahora.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
So the call
Cuenta llena, cuenta llena, cuenta llena.
ground ball right side, it squirts through.
Anotamos fácil.
As they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it.
Fácil, fácil, fácil que anotamos ya.
We'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Man at first, one away. Sierra went deep in his most recent game.
Buscando tercer año consecutivo el juego de estrella. Segundo año MVP del juego de estrella. Segundo año consecutivo MVP de la temporada.
There's a line drive to left field. Takes it in for the
Le dimos bien, pero a la mano del left field.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Colton.
So 2 down, Cesar Salazar up next for the Mariners.
Ahí está Elio Serra Jr. diciendo que hay 2 outs. Vamos la alta del tercero, ganando 3 carreras por 0.
2 down, nobody on. Out to short. Sierra.
Fácil.
Handles, throws to first.
Estamos subiendo ese porcentaje de fildeo, que eso le gusta. Bienvenido o bienvenida a mi canal, a nuestro canal. Somos una familia. Tres carreras por 0, 2 outs.
Line drive, base hit. Murakami coming home. To the plate.
Empujamos esa carrera.
Here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 2 outs. Colson Montgomery.
La temporada de ensueño, mi gente.
Two on, 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side.
Nos tienen desde segundo y tercer bate, menos de ahí no puede ser.
Push across 1. We're headed to the 5th. White Sox 4 and the Mariners nothing. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago.
Si me ponen menos, más de ahí y me bajan quinto, sexto, pido un cambio. De una.
Hit on the ground to short.
Está fácil. Está fácil.
The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Colton.
7 por 3 el juego.
Steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. He's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base.
Vamos rumbo al MVP de la temporada.
On the ground to the left. What a stop to first. In the dirt.
MVP del juego de estrella.
What a play. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they lead at 8-3.
Y nada más y nada menos que guante de oro en el shortstop.
No, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
En un segundito les muestro cómo vamos en la posición de guante de oro. Vamos a mostrarle cómo vamos. Mírenlo ahí ya. Número 1, MVP de la temporada. 339, 49 cuadrangulares y 108 empujadas. Primero para el Hank Aaron Award. Y segundo por 994 a 995. Él ha cometido un error ya. Y yo 2. Si comete otro, se lo llevó quien lo trajo. Se lo llevó quien lo trajo ya si comete otro. Vamos a esto, rumbo al juego de las estrellas. Fin de semana de las estrellas. Tenemos que ganar el home run derby también, ya. ¿Ustedes creen?
From right field on the south side of Chicago. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Chicago White Sox.
Ganar el home run derby también.
I'm John Schumann. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak
Esto sería,
to the test today.
esto sería ya maravilloso, más valioso en la temporada, más valioso en el juego de estrella. Guante de oro y ganamos el home run derby. No se puede pedir más. No se puede pedir más.
He knows what's waiting for him, Siggy. An arm with top-tier command and stuff to match.
No se puede pedir más. Boss challenge, cha. Boss challenge. Vamos a ver qué nos ponen. Vamos a buscar el doble, ya. Vamos a buscar el doble. Yo creo que no pasamos. Yo creo que no pasamos.
He'll take a jog around the bases. Home run number 50 on the year. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1. You can't ask for a better start.
Llegamos a 50 ya a mitad del juego de la estrella.
He went up there looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One gone runner at first. Now it's the right fielder.
Vamos a buscar el doble play, Dios mediante.
Anderson measures 6 feet 6 inches, 33 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016.
Vamos a buscar el doble play, Dios mediante ya.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. What a double play.
Te dije. Yo le dije.
No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 6 and the White Sox 2. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop.
Estamos haciendo 3-4-1, 1700 de OPS, 50 jonrones y más de 100 remolcadas. ¡Qué temporada! El otro para la calle.
his 51st home run of the year. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-4.
¡Qué temporada!
Crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin.
401 pies, 106.4 millas por hora salió esa bola.
One down. Cole Young, the next to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
¡Qué peloterazo es el hijo de Helio Serra! Está haciendo más que lo que hizo el papá.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Oh, Dios, cometimos un error.
The left fielder, Jaron.
Y un tiro fácil, ¿qué le pasó a Helio Serra Jr.?
We head to the bottom of the fifth. So up now for Chicago, Elio Sierra.
¿Qué le habrá pasado? Perdiendo 8-4 perdiendo.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
¿Qué le habrá pasado a ese muchacho?
Put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And so they end up with some speed on it first.
Una jugada tan rutinaria como esa.
He looks locked in. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Bueno, pues nos fuimos a robo entonces.
Brooks Baldwin.
The designated hitter, Brooks Baldwin.
Nos fuimos a robo, mi gente. Y nos mandaron también.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Nos fuimos.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Vamos a esto.
Man, it's second.
Nos fuimos.
Again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Nos fuimos.
Runner on the move again. Still 2-2.
Ah, no, pero este hombre lo que bate foul. Nos fuimos.
Runner goes again. And he hits a ground ball right side. There's one. Throw home. He beats it.
Está loco. Esa velocidad es única.
Stepping in, the sluggy shortstop Elio Sierra.
Estamos de 3-3, 2 honrones, hit, 4 R&B, base robada.
On a line, base hit.
4-4.
Stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the White Sox, the designated hitter.
Here's the White Sox DH, Brooks Baldwin.
De 4-4 ya.
Throws to first in time. That's the inning.
¿Cómo ustedes lo ven?
Strand a couple. Down by 5. It's 12-7.
Ya estamos seguros en el juego de 3 ya. Estamos seguros en el juego de 3. De ahí no nos ve nadie.
Just needs to find some outfield grass, Boog. Keep the pressure on.
Nadie nos ve de ahí, mi gente bella.
In the air, left field, Durant.
Fallamos ese turno,
And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the White Sox, the designated hitter.
Estamos perdiendo 13-7. Perdimos 13-7.
Sierra made a big contribution despite the loss. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
I'll tell you, I was excited.
Estamos liderando la serie 2 juegos-1. Falta un juego. Bienvenido o bienvenida. Comenta si puedes o deseas.
Fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today.
Me dejas un like si deseas, lo comparte, lo que desees. Bienvenida o bienvenido.
Up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way next.
¿De dónde viene? Un boss challenge ya. Un boss challenge. Vamos ganando estos 3 toques porque puede ser un jonrón que demos, no sé.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Vamos a ver qué sale.
Sierra wrapped out 4 hits in his last game.
Vamos a ver qué sale, chat. Un jonrón, se lo dije.
This one's deep, forget it.
Te lo dije.
His 52nd home run of the season. And the White Sox strike first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well.
Oyeron,
He's got his timing locked in.
jonrón en juego consecutivo.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see, as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing.
Abriendo camino para el Salón de la Fama, estamos.
Man at first, one away.
The shortstop, Elio
Sierra, the former rookie.
Vamos a lograr lo que el papá nos hizo.
In today's lineup, can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
El papá se lesionó varias veces, la carrera, las lesiones lo mermaron.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Juego decisivo, si se empata la serie o los Chicago White Sox ganan la serie a los Seattle Mariners. ¿Qué ustedes creen, ya? Estamos ganando 3-2.
And that one hammered, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. That skips over the fence.
Doble 26 de la temporada.
So up next
Y nos fuimos a robo.
Colson Montgomery. Gilbert with some less than fantastic.
Nos fuimos a robo ya.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation.
Nos fuimos. 1.
Get his mind.
Sierra dives and can't get back.
No engañó el pitcher, ya no engañó.
This just cannot happen. You can't make that kind of mistake at second base with nobody out. You've got to make sure that you're tight enough to the base. So what if you don't score on a single to the outfield? You're in scoring position. That really hurts a potential rally here.
First and second.
Alta del sexto, hombre en primera y segundo, no ha ganado. Conteo 0 bolas, 1 strike. 5-3 ganan los White Sox. En el short, Helio Serra Jr. Rumbo al guante de oro.
Ouch, that one drilled him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Definitely some concern here. That ball
ganará el guante de oro.
On the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue.
No vamos a descansar hasta conseguirlo. No vamos a descansar hasta conseguirlo.
Chicago, Elio Sierra. He's already homered here in this one.
Ustedes pueden estar seguros de eso, mi gente.
That one is absolutely belted.
Otro doble más.
And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Empató el juego. Ellos cerró con el doblete número 27 de la temporada 2028. Vamos allá. Elio en segunda. Conteo 2 bolas, 2 strikes, no hay out. Elio se fue a robo.
I love me some cycle. Runner takes off out towards right center field. Carpenter has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's one down. The relay throw tags the runner, and it's a double play.
Well, I think the base runner
no debía hacer eso.
To third pretty easily from a really nice relay.
No debía hacer eso.
To the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
We go to the eighth.
No debía hacer eso, mi gente. No debía hacer eso.
Earlier in this ball game, and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard, right.
Juego empate. Sin out, no debía hacerlo.
Payoff pitch. That one ripped.
Mira la consecuencia ahí. Mira ese doble ahí.
He's digging for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position.
No debía hacer eso ya.
There are several ways that they can get this run across.
Sierra steps in. You can feel
Dynamic challenge.
2 outs and a chance to deal a serious blow.
Clutch hitter right here, Boog. If he comes through again, it might just take the air out of the other side.
Vamos a ver qué nos trae el barco. Vamos a ver qué nos trae el barco.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Bierland.
Le di bien, pero a la mano del left field.
Is that 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Through 8 full, the White Sox on top here, 9-7. Last chance coming up for the Mariners.
Le di bien, mi gente, pero a la mano del left field.
Man at first. Now batting
Esto es un doble play. Esto es un doble play.
On the ground.
Esto es un doble play.
Over to second for one. And that's a double play.
Esto es un doble play.
Had a great showing in the win. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next.
Le ganamos la serie a los Marineros de Seattle.
He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Tengo 8 honrones versus Seattle, 18 carreras remolcadas versus Seattle. Estamos matando a Seattle ya. Estamos asesinando a Seattle. Falta 3 juegos con Baltimore, 3 juegos con Anaheim, 3 con Houston, 3 con Miami y estamos en la semana del juego de estrella. Elio Serra estaba metido en un
currently
slump.
on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Metido en un slump.
One down. So up next for Chicago, Elio Sierra.
Estamos despertando, gracias a Dios.
Went deep in his most recent game. On the ground to the left. And there's two down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Colson.
Vamos a ver, vamos a ver, vamos a ver, vamos a ver, vamos a ver.
Steps in, RBI opportunity here.
Perdemos 4-0.
One at bat can tilt the scale.
Vamos a empatar el juego. Vamos a empatar el juego.
This one in the air center field. Kowser under it.
Nos metimos un slump ahora.
He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in to score the sac fly. It's 4-1.
Up next for Chicago, the third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
One out.
Up next,
Nos metimos un slump ya ahora.
Elio Sierra.
Así el béisbol.
Oh, he can't hang on.
Vamos, 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 vamos.
And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Eso es hit. Vamos a darle hit.
Two outs.
Le dieron hit.
Runners on the corners. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. 2 on, 2 outs. Runner takes off. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base.
6-2 pierden los White Sox en la alta del quinto.
This is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Brooks Baldwin. And he'll one. Line drive. That's a base hit. Run scores. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
G1 Bay, the next to hit.
The right fielder, G1 Bay.
Hey,
Kowser leads off first with 2
7-3. Perdiendo ya.
on the ground. Sierra there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Orioles 7 and the White Sox 3. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago.
Vamos al mambo ya.
1 out, runner at second. Sierra will hit next.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Boo.
7-3 gana Baltimore.
That's ripped into the outfield.
Pico buena. Se pone 7-4.
Gurriel scores. It's 7-4. And in its second with an RBI double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to
7-4 se pone.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Man at second. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out.
Se pone 7-4 el juego, chat.
Steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around.
Brother takes off in the dirt, blocked. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most.
Que todavía nota cómo tiene que estar la velocidad. Todavía no tiene que estar como tiene que estar.
Moving in on this one, and that'll do it. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the
rumbo al fin de semana de las estrellas.
Watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. So 2 down, Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Bueno, ahora perdemos 8-4 en la baja del octavo.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets him easily, ends the inning.
Estamos cometiendo cada vez menos errores.
The Orioles, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4.
Ese guante de oro tiene que ser de nosotros un par de años consecutivos.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
¿Qué ustedes opinan, chat?
And that one pulled foul.
Perdemos 8-4 en la alta del noveno.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball.
Vamos a ver.
First heading for two.
Me envasé, no hay nada.
In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that.
Y me fui a
Just
robo.
kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Man at second. He's trying for third. That's down slide. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the league leader
¿A cuánto llegamos?
bases does it again. So digging in, Brooks Baldwin.
No lo pusieron ya.
Grounder might be 2. The flip, 1 at second, and it's a double play to end the ball game.
Se acabó el juego, ganan los Orioles.
Was a real bright spot despite the loss.
I'll tell you,
La serie está 1-0 ganando los Orioles, ya.
Really made an impact. Great job in this one.
...2027 MVP... ...2028 MVP... ...2027 MVP... ...2028 MVP... Eso es una orden.
And up next for Chicago, Elio Sierra.
Draft pick número 1. Todo número 1. Prospecto número 1.
In the air, left field. Canzone settles underneath it. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Colton Montgomery.
¿Qué ustedes creen de eso, Chan?
The shortstop.
Oriole Park, still one of the most beautiful ballparks in all of baseball. I can't say another franchise does it better than Baltimore. The opening day ceremony, the players come in from...
Y tenemos la racha de juego con un doble.
Long orange carpet, so many fans here. Just a great place.
And he's going to get to second with nobody out. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen.
Bienvenido, bienvenido, oh, bienvenida a Ingeniero Gaming TV.
It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Nos fuimos a robo, mi gente. Nos fuimos a robo. Nos fuimos a robo.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ground ball up the middle.
Right there.
There's one.
Y anotamos la carrera.
And the run scores all the way from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Y anotamos la carrera.
One down. Salvi steps into the box now.
Un out, un out. Un out, un out. Hay un out, hay un out, hay un out. Pero perdemos 7 carreras por 2.
Hit on the ground to short.
Esto es fácil. Showtime.
Look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the
Showtime.
This is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball's going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Ese error yo no sé cómo me lo dieron, el del juego que pasó.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop.
No sé cómo me lo dieron ese error. Perdemos por 5 carreras. Oh, mi Dios.
That one drilled left field. This one's got a chance.
Le di bien, pero se la lleva.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Vamos en la baja del quinto. Perdemos 9 por 2 ahora. Este nos está matando. 2, un ron doble, 3 remolcadas y 2 anotadas. No mató.
2 on, 2 outs. Hit on the ground to
No mató.
Sierra. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits.
Este guante de oro tiene que ser mío, ya.
5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 9 and the White Sox 2. We go to the 8th. Elio Sierra.
Ya estamos líder en OPS con 1197. Detrás de Jordan Álvarez. Bueno, ahora perdemos 14 por 2. Bueno, por ahí no crece la grama más nunca, por todo el desfile.
So up now for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
Vamos a ver.
Runner on the move. Swing and a tapper. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. No chance at the double.
Evitamos el doble play.
And now the DH, Brooks Baldwin.
Nos fuimos.
Man at second. Runner breaks for third.
Nos fuimos.
Strike 3. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base.
El tercera base ni ahí estaba.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Ni ahí estaba el tercera base ya.
In the air, left side. Canzone range.
Se acabó el inning.
And that's the third out.
Y el juego también.
This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Orioles on top, 14-2.
Perdimos 14 por 2.
Sierra strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Baltimore lidera la serie 2-0. No están por barrer. ¿No barrerán? ¿Qué ustedes piensan?
One down, and now it's going to be Elio Sierra.
Baltimore se lleva la serie completa. O ganamos un juego nosotros por lo menos.
Now a rip into left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second.
Ahí me pararon, pues me paré.
With a double.
Wastes no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Me pararon, me paré. Miren que swing más lindo.
One out, runner at second. Edgar Caro getting ready to hit.
Yo me fui a robo, yo no soy derecha.
Second here in the third and final game of the series. Runner takes off, squirts away a little bit, and he steals third without a
Yo me fui a
throw.
robo.
And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a pop-up.
Ya anoté.
That's a base hit, run scores. Here's the throw to the plate.
Well,
No soy ustedes, pero anoté.
gets the job done to bring home the run. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind.
Yo no
that
soy
swing.
ustedes, pero yo anoté
Runners at
ya.
first and second with one gone. Here's a swing and a drive.
Y el de ahora.
And he knew it.
Jonrón 60 de la temporada.
He flexes his power with that swing. His 53rd homer of the year. And they boost
Ah, no,
their lead.
53, perdón.
He
Me
only
emocioné.
needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off
Jonrón
balance.
53, perdón, me emocioné.
Location or the velocity, he was all over that fastball.
103 millas por hora, 31.3, 6.18 segundos salió esa pelota.
So two away. Nick York, the next to hit for the Orioles. York wrapped out 4 hits in his last game.
Se MVP de nosotros.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. Out number 3.
El error en el juego aquel no entiendo cómo lo hizo, porque fue la misma jugada que esta. Eso es el juego para que no nos llevemos el guante de oro en esta temporada.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to be?
Pero no va a pasar así.
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile.
Now this ball is well hit.
Porque mira cómo de ese bate.
Adios, pelota. Another homer. His 54th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 6-3. Singing, he's been red hot.
Miren cómo de ese bate.
For him, man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the
380 y 99.1 millas por hora con esa bola.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Elio Sierra steps to the plate for the White Sox. 3 for 3, he's got a double and a pair of home runs. Line drive.
4 por 4. Ah,
End zone. Grabs it on the
no. De
run.
3-2.
One pitch and one out.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher,
So 2 down. Elio.
Bueno, ganamos 9-3 por fin. No nos barrían la serie.
In the air, left field. Canzone on the move.
Le dimos mal.
He makes the catch. And that is that. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the White Sox 9 and the Orioles 3. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Man at first. So up next for Chicago.
11-5, pero por fin no nos bajían la serie, por lo menos.
To short, could be 2.
No, eso no es doble play. Eso no es doble play.
It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're
Esa velocidad de Elio Serra Jr.
like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Man at first with one gone. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the
Me
White
fui a
Sox.
robo.
To first, and he breaks for second. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And he's out easily.
Diablo, me agarraron.
If you're thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
Me agarraron ya.
Contributor for them in the win, cracked a pair of homers.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boo. He gave his teammates a
Bueno,
lot
por lo
of
menos no nos barría en la
opportunities,
serie.
and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Por lo menos no nos barrieron la serie ya. De 6-13 fue Elio Serra Jr. El protector Jordan, por favor. El protector Jordan, por favor. Por favor, el protector Jordan. Por favor, el protector Jordan. Por favor, ya, el protector Jordan. Bueno, llegamos a ver el 90. Y la última serie en Miami para el juego de las estrellas. La última serie en Miami para el juego de las estrellas.
Elio Sierra, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today.
Era el hombre donde va saliendo para el terreno de
against the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. So up now for Chicago, Elio Sierra. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Sigue la racha.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Sigue la racha.
Brooks Baldwin.
Hombre en primera y segunda sin out.
2. Swing and a bouncer. Throws to first.
Primer out del inning.
And that is a big first out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot.
Primer out del inning.
Drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Segunda y tercera con un out.
And that's a strikeout looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great
Segunda y tercera con 2 outs ahora.
All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 run.
Ese hombre siguió para home.
The relay, safe. And the runner from second.
Ese hombre siguió para home.
And that lead by 2.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know,
y anotó fácil.
So many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Vamos al mambo, vamos al mambo.
That one is absolutely belted.
Esa se fue. Esa se fue. Esa se fue.
He jacks that one out to left. Home run number 55 on the year. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball.
Esa se fue.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really
Miren qué swing más bonito.
It was like BP all over again.
Bottom of the second. Leading off, Lawrence Butler.
Bueno, si Oakland no gana la serie, ahí es verdad que pido el cambio más rápido. Después de la primera temporada, mitad. Ya, hasta me enredé.
Short, Sierra whips it to first on the run.
Hasta me enredé.
Batting 6, the catcher, Danny Jensen.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series
Hasta me
where they were
enredé.
hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
Vamos a esto.
Hit on the ground to
Fácil por el sol. A primera cae el primer out del inning. Luis Morales se lesiona.
Ben Bowden is forced to the mound after the injury.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the
En el 2026 nos lesionamos nosotros, pero ya estamos ready.
Stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next up for the A's, Max Muncy.
Vamos al mambo ya.
On the ground, out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball.
No sé qué nos pasó ahí, pero no agarramos ahora.
Rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Vamos de 3-2 ya.
On the ground to short.
De 4-2.
Whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next in Chicago, the designated hitter, Brooks
One gone runner.
Pero estamos ganando 8-2.
Digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Ripped to third.
Por tercera. Pero fácil. Tablazo por tercera ahí que la agarró.
Now it's going to be Brent Rooker.
The designated hitter.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit,
Tablazo por tercera, un más aguazo. Esto es doble play ya.
2 on, 1 out. Grounder might be 2. They get 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 8th inning coming up. White Sox 8 and the A's 2.
Yo creo que
White
sí.
Sox baseball on the show.
Que si
Chicago.
permanecemos la segunda mitad de la temporada sin cometer un error, ganamos el juego el guante de oro.
The shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Digo yo, no sé.
In the air, left field. Soderstrom on his way over, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Se la llevó el left field ya.
Shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Sierra had a great showing in the win.
Oh, Boot, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor.
Lideramos la serie 1-0. Recuerden que a partir del día 10, Diamond Dynasty. Recuerden que a partir del día 10, Diamond Dynasty. Tres veces será, ponga la tercera que ya llegamos. Tres veces será, ponga la tercera que ya llegamos.
Now it's the shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Elio Sierra.
Ponga la tercera que ya llegamos.
This one in the air center.
2026, 2027 y 2028. 3 años consecutivos.
One pitch and 1 out.
Batting third, the catcher, Edgar Caro.
So
Jugador
two
del
down,
mes.
the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Eso es fácil. Es por donde mí que van a batear y es fácil.
Nobody on. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. We'll move to the third with no score.
Le dije que eso era fácil, una jugadita fácil.
Up next for Chicago, the shortstop.
Perdemos el juego 2-0.
Sierra with another scorching run of play lately. Out to short. Sends it to first.
Bueno, cayó el segundo.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, Edgar Caro.
So 2 down, Zach Geloff. Up next for the A's.
Cayó el segundo. Está interesante la temporada de Elio Serra Jr., la tercera.
2 down, nobody
con los
on.
White Sox.
Swing and a ground ball. Sierra out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing doing
Se
there
acabó
for
el
the
inning.
A's. They're up 2-0.
Up next for Chicago, the shortstop, Elio.
Now this team is
Se acabó el
definitely
inning.
looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Vamos a esto. Wow.
Number 2.
A la mano del left field.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher, Edgar.
Now the A's
The batter,
designated
number
hitter,
3,
Max Muncy.
designated hitter, Max.
The White Sox looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
And every
Vamos a
game
esto,
seems
Jack. Vamos a
bigger
esto.
once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Doble play.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball
Ah, no,
hard, but it
fue
doesn't
de
always
línea
work out
ahora.
in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Sierra stepping in.
Dynamic challenge.
Offense has been quiet. A big swing could change everything.
Yeah, and somebody's got to crack it open, Boog. Just need to flip the momentum.
Último chance o se rompe la raya.
That one lifted to left. He's got it. 1 away.
Se rompió.
The catcher, Edgar.
Sierra had a rough go of it in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was
Oakland empata la serie.
they'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Perdemos 5-0.
One down. Now here is Elio Sierra.
Perdemos 5-0. Perdimos ese juego. Eso está fácil por el
Takes it
field.
in for the out.
Batting third, the catcher.
Man at first,
Next
1
for
away.
Chicago, the shortstop, Elio.
Sierra,
Quick
multi-time
and
All-Star,
easy.
24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That's out number 2.
Él le apagó el bate a Helio.
Up next for the White
And
Sox,
here's a look at
the
how
catcher,
he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the
So
A's,
digging in, Lawrence
center
Butler.
fielder, number 4, Lawrence Butler.
What a stop. Throw to first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him.
Qué jugadota.
What a play.
The batter,
And here's a
number
look at
5.
how he's using his pitches in this
Up
one.
next for Chicago, the shortstop, Elio.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a high
Nos
fly
metimos un
ball
melón
out
ahora.
there towards left field. Soderstrom takes it in for the out. 2 away now. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Up the middle, Sierra. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom
Nos
of the 5th.
metimos un slon.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Elio Sierra. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Left field.
Perfect.
Adios, pelota.
Adiós a esa pelota.
His 56th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Miren qué palo, ya.
To get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
First and second, 2 outs.
Miren qué palo.
Will hit next. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, Sierra handles, throws to first.
Final del inning.
A's strand a couple. They trail it here, 4-0. Elio Sierra steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered here in this one. Fouled off left side.
Vamos.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Pico buena. Pico buena.
Measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2021. Liner.
Agarra esa también.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here comes the throw. He's safe as he
Agarra esa.
and they take a 2-run lead.
Got the job done to
León.
put him up by 2. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's the third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
In the infield at the corner,
Un
still surprised to
León.
see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Lifted in the
Agarra
air.
esa.
Struck. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. The relay throw. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Esa carrera no anota. Atento a mí.
Taylor is just 1 strike away. Chopped out towards short. Throw to first.
Atento a mí.
And the White Sox win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Sierra really stood out in this win. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
Los White Sox ganamos la
Every
serie.
game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Vamos a esto. Ya casi estamos rumbo. Llegando al fin de semana de las estrellas. Nos falta la serie contra Houston y la de Miami. Vamos bateando bien. Nos faltan. Vamos a ver qué nos dice el Mayinvito. Estamos bien. Estamos bien. Lo que tenemos que subir es el wall. El wall es que tenemos que subir. Ya tenemos que ir mejorando todo esto. Vamos a hacer esto. Ya es la mamacita que le estamos dando. Bañado en claro. Miren cómo que estamos. Miren cómo que estamos. Vamos a esto. Vamos a ver cuántos juegos nos faltan para el fin de semana de las estrellas. Vamos a ver cuántos juegos nos faltan para el fin de semana de las estrellas. La serie contra Houston y contra Miami.
Elio Sierra, former first-round pick, gearing up. The promising young prospect will certainly play a key role in this.
Miren qué dura esa gorrita.
It's the Houston Astros going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, we'll be back to get
El 4 de julio. Bueno, tenemos un ball challenge. Vamos a coger este. A ver si sacamos el protector Jordan. Diablo, no guayamos ya. Otro challenge.
And this entire lineup knows it, Singy.
Yeah, it's not about doing too much. It's about staying within yourself and executing your plan.
Otro boss challenge.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one out.
Fue doble.
And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Love how he just kept it simple there.
Vendemos 1-0.
Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
One out. Runner at second. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Y nos fuimos a robo.
He's trying for third in the dirt. And he steals third without a throw. And the tying run is
La número 39 de la temporada. Y apenas estamos en la primera mitad.
Comes a 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. We're tied at 1.
Este hombre llegó 6.
And here comes Carlos Correa.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Y empatamos el juego. No me he dado cuenta.
On the ground to short. Sierra. Slings to first.
Empatamos el juego y no nos dimos cuenta.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez. Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop,
Sierra with a homer in his last game.
Vamos a esto, ganamos 5-1.
This one's smoked on its way out of here.
6-1.
He circles the bases, his 57th homer of the season, and they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
One down. So up next for Chicago.
El juego empate ahora. Nos empatan el juego en la séptima entrada, cerrando la séptima.
This one in the air, center field.
Fácil por el central.
And there's 2 down.
Hay que darle duro por ahí.
Up next for the White Sox, the right.
And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the
Hay que darle duro por ahí. Hay que darle duro, duro.
That to do.
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can... Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Sierra steps in, late game opportunity right here, Singy. A knock could change everything.
Yeah, this is really where composure matters, Boo. You stay in the moment and deliver.
Vamos a desentajar el juego.
This one's deep, forget it. Another homer. His 58th home run of the season. And they've rallied.
Vamos a desentajarlo.
It's 11-8.
This is a perfect example of why you keep grinding out your bats even when you're down big. You never know what might happen later in the game.
La gente a la fanaticada le va a doler
potentially the trajectory of the entire game. Always possible to impact the outcome with just a few swings, and that's what he's doing.
Yainer Diaz up next.
Le va a doler si me voy. Pero imagínense, fanáticos, tengo que buscar mi mejoría, tengo que poner mi anillo.
And now the 0-1. Out to short, Sierra. Throw to first in
Eso se ponemos anillo, mi gente.
Up next for the Astros, the third baseman, Weston.
Sierra had a sensational showing in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
But who can't say enough
Bueno,
about
ya
what he did for him
nos
in this
vimos arriba
one.
la
He's
serie,
a
un
big
juego
reason they
por
got the
cero.
W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Elio Sierra, fresh off an impressive
Humildemente, mírenme
performance.
filmando
He'll look
todos
to
los
keep that momentum going today. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Chicago White Sox.
Yo creo que no vamos a pasar ni al White Card llegamos nosotros.
Jordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, number 44, Jordan Alvarez.
Correa.
No llegamos al White Card nosotros, ¿no?
Murakami. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Tuvo fácil ese doble play.
It's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Tuvo facilito el doble play.
Elio Sierra. Sierra with 4 runs batted in his last game.
Perdemos 2-0.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going
Duro,
back to the
pero
dugout
fácil la
after a
tercera.
line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Estamos dando duro, pero a la mano.
That's hard hit in the line. And that's
Ahí no puede agarrar.
written all over it. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
That's a good sound.
Doble 33.
As he connected out front, lifted into the outfield. That's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Miren que swing.
So up now for Chicago, Chase Mitra.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Me fui a robo.
Man at second. Runner takes off in the dirt. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen
Este hombre
base.
llegó 6-40 que
Reaches
tiene.
40 stolen bases on this season with that bag. The 1-1. Out to short.
Ya tiene 40.
Throws to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Pero perdemos 5-2.
Not shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Ripped to third and caught.
Duro, pero por tercera fácil.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it.
Elio Sierra no se lo cree.
Always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Back at right field. Top of the 6th inning.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
Inglaterra no se lo cree, ya.
Here in the thick of the postseason hunt. On the ground. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Yeah,
ese guante de oro de temporada tiene que ser de nosotros.
Win this one and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Sierra stepping in.
Dynamic challenge.
But here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
Rip to third.
Otra vez. Duro, pero
White Sox strand a couple. Still looking up.
Fácil por tercera.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
8-5, perdemos el juego.
Bounced up the middle. The throw to first, and that is that. One left for Houston. They're on top by 3, 8-5. One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Perdemos 12-5 ahora.
This one in the air, center field. Trap moving under this one. And there are 2 outs.
12-5, perdemos el juego.
Second baseman,
Sierra did well despite the loss.
Nos estamos acercando al hit de la semana de las estrellas.
This is a game he can feel really good about.
Buscando el MVP del juego de la estrella para comenzar. Tenemos un boss challenge.
On the ground to third.
Fácil por tercera.
Fires over to first. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Brooks. Baldwin.
Sierra digs in. Not a lot of
Otro dynamic
traffic.
challenge.
He's got the power to change that with one swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
This one lifted.
Ahora fácil por el left field.
And that is that. Nothing doing.
Dynamic challenge.
Elio Sierra.
Sierra in the box again. Takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning.
6-3, perdemos el juego.
And that one pulled foul. And that one ripped to left.
Fácil por el left field.
Down in order go the White Sox. And can't cut into that. One gone, runner at first. Down the number 2 hitter, Elio Sierra.
10 carreras por 3 gana Houston.
That's ripped into the
Bueno, yo creo que esa
outfield.
picó buena.
That's a fair ball. It's getting into the corner. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's out easily.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can pretty much walk across the dish. And to get thrown out like that really throws water on the fire of a rally in this inning.
Hacer el favor.
Man at second. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
No, pero este no batea en estos panes. Los panes no batean.
Sierra did well enough for them despite the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Estamos entrando al fin de semana de las estrellas. Última serie de la primera mitad de la temporada. Última serie de la primera mitad de la temporada. Última serie de la primera mitad ya.
Elio Sierra, fresh off an
Vamos a ver
incredible
cómo va
series and ready to
en Jordan
go.
Davis.
Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One out man at first. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins.
Está bueno para doble play.
The 0-2. On the ground at first. Fired to second. Double play.
Bueno para doble play, ya lo dije.
Nothing doing for the offense that time. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Estaba bueno para doble play.
To third. Boom. There's
Uno,
one. A
dos.
sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make
Se la le
plays look
quitaron.
simple.
So bases all loaded up. And here comes Alec Bohm. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Vamos para dos.
On the ground, 2 ball. Takes it himself for 1, and a run scores on the double play.
Vamos para dos, yo mismo.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Del 6 al 3. Dynamic Challenge. Pero perdemos 6-0.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 down.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder.
Man at first, and now it's Alec Bohm.
Ahora perdemos 6-1 en la alta del sexto.
To get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Out to short. Oh, great stop from his backside. There's one.
¡Qué jugada!
Acrobatic play to get this one started. Determined to get a good flip, and that flip leads to an inning-ending.
Una jugada de guante de oro.
Here on the south side,
una jugada de guante de oro, ya.
Steps in, league leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what
Pero
pitchers
perdemos
do.
6-1.
That's next level hitting.
Dives, but it kicks off his
Se me hacen ahorro el juego.
He beats the throw, and so they end up with some speed on it first.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brooks Baldwin.
Buenas, Robert.
Quick toss to first, and he just got his hand in there. The Marlins leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner on the go. That one lifted to left. Stowers on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Me la robé, me la robé, me la robé.
Now he's using his pitches in this one.
Montgomery.
Man at first with 1 gone. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Me la robé.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Luis Angel Acuna getting ready to hit. His home and away splits there.
Buenas, Robert.
2 on, 1 out. He's trying for third. Ground ball right side. It's towards third. Rounds third, headed to the plate. He'll score. It's 6-2.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Perdemos ahora 6-2.
The other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Back at right field. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Elio Sierra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
6-2 perdemos ahora, mi gente.
Swing and a high fly ball
That's
out
a
there
body.
towards left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder, Brooks.
Sierra had a decent
Bueno,
showing
perdemos el
in the
primer juego de
loss.
la serie.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Perdemos el primer jueguito de la serie.
And up next for Chicago, Elio Sierra. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league.
Vamos, vamos. .
This one's deep. Forget it.
Número a la casa. Juego 1-0.
59th home run of the season. And the White Sox strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Runners at the corners here. One away.
Hay un out.
Anthony Santander.
Pero pronto se acabará el inning.
Two on, one out. Roll to short, could be two. Quickly to second for one. Got it.
Te lo dije.
Play cuts down the potential tying run.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice
Te lo
feed to the
dije.
second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here on the south side, let's check out some notable
Miren
MVP
cómo vamos,
candidates so far this season.
liderando las votaciones para el MVP, perdón. Bueno.
White back
Bueno,
to
2-1, la estamos ganando ahora.
That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this
Vamos
one.
a esto, doble, 35.
Got to feel good about that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Le di en la maceta.
So up next for Chicago, Brooks.
Ya, pero dígame si ganamos el guante de oro. Esa es mi preocupación. Porque ya MVP está seguro. Ya el MVP está seguro ya.
Man at second. Runner takes off. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one carrying. Adios.
Oye,
Pelota.
yo me voy a devolver ya.
2-run blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some
Yo
other
me voy a
pitches.
devolver,
He
mi
was very
gente.
patient, and it paid off.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
The shortstop, Elio.
Vamos, vamos. 4-1, ganamos el juego. 4-1.
Into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good,
And he can't make the play. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
4-1.
The center fielder, number 27.
First and second, 2 outs. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one smoked on its way out of here.
7-1 ahora.
Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. My goodness, who saw this coming?
7-1.
Tying the odds with his second homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power move,
Bueno, vamos a esto. Estamos ganando 7-1, mi gente.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Estamos ganando 7-1 en el 26 MVP.
And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Now it's Belton.
8-1.
Way out of here. Home run. Sierra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
No question about this.
10-1.
And he's gone yard again. His 61st home run of the season. Sierra next Roger Maris in this one with his 61st homer of the season.
That's right.
Se empató la serie ya.
Babe Ruth catching Maris, nipping at the heels of Sosa and McGuire. What a season it's been for him, and what a fun time it's been for us to watch it.
Se empató la serie.
Elio Sierra went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming your way
Último
next.
juego de la serie.
Elio Sierra, the next to hit.
Elio Sierra.
Por todo el central, metrallazo de...
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Nos están mandando a robando la base y es una orden.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
Aunque salimos tarde, nos robamos la base.
Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive.
Runner goes again. Oh, now this one gets way at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Dos bases, una detrás de otra.
Comes a 2-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Lopez settles under it. And there are 2 outs. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was a carrier pigeon was how you found out. That is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We head to the second on the south side. So a man at first. Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Here's the 0-2.
Qué bueno para dos.
To second, there's one.
Era una fiesta para nada.
Double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Pero perdemos 4 carreras por 0. Pero lo ponemos 4-3 ya. 4-3.
That's back there. Adios, pelota. His 62nd home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's as big as it gets.
Take
advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here on the south side as we go to the top of the 4th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. While he's taking this one for the team, perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Estamos ahí de romper un récord, creo.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Vamos a decir verdad.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Connor.
Man at first, one away.
For the White Sox, not shortstop, Elio
Sierra was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year.
When you're winning player of the month more than
Oh,
once in the same
es ya.
season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
On the ground to third.
Ah,
Fires to
no
second.
salió ya ahí.
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 2 outs, runner on first.
Pero tenemos otro chance más.
The next up for the Marlins. On the ground. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. So up next, Elio.
Tenemos otro chance
He's
más.
already homered here in this one. In the air to left center.
Tampoco salió.
Has a beat on it. And that will end the inning.
Up next for the White
Bueno, tenemos otro más.
Sox, Elio Sierra.
Swing at high.
Ahí sí.
Well struck. That's got a
Ahí
chance.
sí.
Grabs it right up against the wall.
Ahí sí no nos robaron ese honrón.
So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. 9th inning coming up. The White Sox have the lead 7-5. And here comes Alec Bohm. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Nos robaron ese honrón, mi gente bella, linda y hermosa.
Out to short. Tosses across the first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Sierra played brilliantly despite the loss.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here.
Bueno,
Fantastic effort,
llegamos
even in defeat.
al momento, fin de semana de las estrellas. Fin de semana de las estrellas. ¿Cómo lo ven? ¿Cómo lo ven? Bueno, estamos en 91 ya. Fin de semana de las estrellas, Home Run Derby. Miren el hombre ahí. Vamos a ver si ganamos este Home Run Derby ahora.
8 hitters will battle. Only 4 will advance. In the first round, the contestants will have 3 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. The semifinal and championship.
Vamos a ver si ganamos este Home Run Derby ahora.
If a contestant hits a home run over 425 feet during bonus time, they will earn an additional out.
Vamos a
Let's get right to it.
mambo.
It's time for the Home Run Derby. Now batting, number 23, Elio Sierra.
Vamos al mambo. Con Ron Delby.
Let's see what he can do.
Por el monstruo verde. El primero. El segundo. Vamos a esto. Hay poder. Hay poder. Ya se fue, yo creo. Endereza, mi amor. Ya se fue. Diablo, Favo, endereza esa bola. Ah, tiene poder el hombre. Mira. El hombre tiene poder. Enderece esa pelota, mi hermano.
That one's up into the monster seat. 30 seconds left. Another home run.
Vamos a ver ese tiempo ya. ¡Hey! Buena, ¿con quién estoy ahí? Con el aguatero. Yo creo que pasamos esta ronda. Creo que pasamos esta ronda.
The bonus round has begun.
Yo creo que pasamos esta ronda.
Let's see what he can do.
Vamos a ver qué pasa ya, güey. Vamos a simular esto.
2 minutes remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, your home run derby.
No lo ganamos. Bueno, llegó la hora de la verdad. Fin de semana de las estrellas. El juego de estrellas. Shota y Mara. fichando por la Nacional.
Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great
Juego de las
show.
Estrellas 2028 en el Fenway Park de Boston.
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars.
Vamos a ver quién gana el juego de estrellas y quién gana el MVP.
Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see
Mira el hombre ya donde sale.
their uniforms on, them.
Mira el hombre donde sale ya.
You realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go here at Fenway. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Desde el Marte.
Here's a high chopper. Slings to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second from the Washington Nationals, the left fielder.
Llegó el juego de estrellas.
The number 2 hitter, Elio Sierra. He's a guy who does it all.
Elio Sierra.
Here's a swing.
Comenzó el hombre. Comenzó el hombre.
A solo shot. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0.
Atrás de su jugador más valioso.
A home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Back to the top of the order. Here's a big power threat.
Ahí mi madre, pierde la americana 3-1.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Hard hit left side. Toss to Naylor. They get the out on Marte. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 3 runs for him here. And
vamos.
The second. The NL leads it. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
5-1 perdemos ahora.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Adios, Peralta.
5-3.
Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they slice into the lead. It's 5-3.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
El MVP no le están por arrebatar porque estamos perdiendo.
They can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Here's Mookie Betts. Two down, nobody on.
No lo están por arrebatar el MVP.
On the ground to short. Toss to Naylor. 3rd out. Nothing doing there for the National League. And it remains 5-3.
Los pitchers de la americana como que no están en eso.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Joan Duran.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score.
Están en eso los
Still a
pitchers.
lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
So up next, Elio Sierra. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got
5-4 lo va a poner en juego ahora.
He's going for number 3.
This one in the air.
Bueno, me amarran el bate ahora ahí.
Carroll settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. Go ahead, run on base.
Uy, 6-6, vamos a esto.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Adios, Peralta.
El MVP de la liga.
Again, that's his third home run of the game. And they slide in front in the sixth. It's 8-6.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy
Vamos
one
por
to
el
stop.
primero.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Max Anderson. Looking to start something with one gone.
Well, I'm a little biased towards the American League, having spent my entire
Pero no,
career.
quitaron el MVP.
Tip your cap to the National League All-Stars today. They came out knowing that they had a tough opponent on the other side. They gave the fans a nice show, but they go back into the clubhouse with the W.
Nos quitan el MVP ya. No, quitaron el MVP ya. Vamos a la segunda mitad de la temporada.
And ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one?
Fuimos MVP simbólicamente, pero perdimos. La americana perdimos y no nos llegó el MVP.
So up next for Chicago, Elio Sierra.
Vamos al de la temporada.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And that one hammered.
Un doblete.
And that one
Por todo el
is off the
field.
wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
One out. Runner
Y
at
me fui a robo.
second. Chase Mitra steps to the plate for the White Sox. Man at second. Runner takes off in the dirt.
Get out, get out, get out, get out!
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Primera base robada de la segunda
Run is now
mitad.
only 90 feet away. Just starting out here in Arlington. Swing and a bouncer. Flips it. Safe.
No me llegó
Take
6.
the lead.
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
Up next for Chicago, the shortstop, Elio Sierra.
Line to left.
Esa pico buena.
Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. That was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Now it's the second baseman, Chase Mydra.
Y nos fuimos a robo también.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Man at second. He's trying for third. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And one away.
Hombre, llevo 6, tranquilito.
Played, save. It's 3-zip. And now the right fielder.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to.
Hombre, llevo 6, tranquilito, mi alma.
On the ground, right
side.
Can't glove it cleanly, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Si no llegamos a la postemporada, pedimos cambio de una.
Sierra matched a homer in his last game. Jumps, but it's off his glove.
Bueno, ese hombre llegó 6.
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, I guess we could chalk that one up to great teamwork. It wasn't pretty.
Y se fue a robo también.
Helping your teammate out like that, and then knowing he had time to go to second. Keep a runner out of scoring position. Very heads-up play right there. Now, we couldn't hear it with all the noise in this ballpark, but I'm sure there was some good communication right there.
Step off throw to first. Sierra.
Hombre, llegó 6 y se fue a robo.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
3-2 now. Gets under it and pops it up. Cortez has a beat on it. And that is that.
Pero final del inning.
Sox lead 1, but they lead at 3-0.
Final del inning.
One down. Now it's the right fielder.
The right fielder, number 8, Caper Rodriguez.
Vamos al mambo.
On the ground. 1-1-1. Sierra tosses to first, and he's out.
Ahí el segundo.
Next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Wyatt.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Elio Sierra steps to the plate for the White Sox. Laser could be trouble.
Eso es un trabajo.
He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice line drive to the pull side.
Y nos fuimos a robo también.
Spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner breaks for third. That's ball 4.
Get out, get out.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. So runners at the
Por segundo año consecutivo terminamos líderes de bases robadas también.
Steps to the plate for the White Sox. Liner stops to first. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Doble play. Eso da vergüenza.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Doble play, eso da vergüenza.
Grounds one to short. On to first. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th.
4-1 ganan los White Sox.
And the Rangers won. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Man at first. So next to hit for Texas, Sebastian Walcott.
Walcott.
4-1 los White Sox. Jugadores para doble play.
The 0-2. Bounced up the middle. Sierra flips to second. That's one. They get the double play. And just 1 out to go now.
Well, that's a huge ball in play.
Vamos a tratar de esta segunda mitad no cometer un solo error.
Sierra was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Collected 3 doubles for the game.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see
Los
why
White
he's a
Sox
key
lideran la serie
contributor.
un juego a 0. Estamos por debajo del Wild Card segurito ya.
So up now for Chicago, Elio Sierra. Sierra with some nice slugging in his last game, 3 extra base hits.
4. Ah, no puedo.
Takes it in for the out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Chase Mindra.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
The catcher,
Vamos por el doble play.
Jeffers.
And the 0-2. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. And they
Vamos por el
turn the
doble play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was
Del 4 al 6 al 3.
That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Back in Arlington, on to the 3rd inning. Elio Sierra steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ground ball left side. Young tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Sierra locks in.
Dynamic challenge, mi gente.
They were hoping for just now, so it's up to him with 2 outs.
Well, this guy's got the right mindset, Boog. Just needs
Dynamic challenge. Vamos a virar el marcador. Vamos a virar el marcador.
Here's a rip to short.
Pero no pasa. No pasa.
On the bottom of the 4th, tied 1. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to go. Bottom 4. Ryan Jeffers
1-1.
stepping in for the Rangers. Swinging a ground ball. Slings to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman,
Sierra digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
Bueno, ganaremos el guante de oro.
He's got it, and that's the 3rd out.
Oh, demonios, le dio bien para la mano del Centerfield.
2 outs, bases full. Sebastian Walcott stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Segunda mitad de la temporada 2028, rumbo al MVP.
Up the middle, Sierra throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 4. Sierra steps in. They're down. He's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Por todo el left field.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
And up next for Chicago.
My fue.
Now quick throw to first. Back in safe, really close.
Me fui, mi hermano, me fui.
Tying run at the plate. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that's another stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
A 46, vamos para 46.
The tying run at the plate. Runner goes again.
Ya 46.
He's in there easily. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. That one hit to right.
Anote.
Settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1.
There you go. Nice.
Perdemos por una carrera.
Sierra did well despite the loss. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
Well, definitely a strong game.
Y se empata la serie.
He made a difference for him. They didn't get the win, but they'll take performances like this one from him.
Se empata la serie.
Elio Sierra steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Sierra.
Swing and a ball.
Ya se fue. Primer jorrón de la segunda mitad. Qué jugada. Esa fue una jugada de hombre.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position.
Esa fue de hombre, esa jugadota.
No score here in the second. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but he kicks off his glove. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Infield heat.
That is good. Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Elio Sierra.
El mata pitcher le dicen. Pero fácil por el central.
So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Go ahead, run on base. Gustavo Campero now at the plate.
Gustavo Campero.
Man at second. On the ground to the left, Sierra. In plenty of time to first, and that is out number 2.
Yo creo que si no cometemos un error, mis pequeños saltamonticos, ganamos el MVP y el guante de oro.
This is smacked left field line, and this one could be extra bases.
Claro que un trabajo.
Runner around third.
On the back.
He will score, and they take the lead. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris.
Claro que un trabajo con un triple.
And on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
One down, runner at third. Brooks Baldwin.
Mis pequeños saltamonticos, si no cometemos error, ganamos el guante de oro.
Crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Throw down to third.
Hombre, está quieto, hombre, no pueden inventar.
That clips the corner. Right through there, got it.
Ahora viene el que se ponche ahora.
You've got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1.
Ya no pueden.
And a runner left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up.
Miren el panorama, la toma
This is White Sox baseball on the show.
de el Globe Life Field, estadio de los Rancheros de Texas.
Stepping in for the Rangers.
Langford.
1-0, baja del sexto, gana los White Sox.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Gustavo.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Elio Sierra.
Triple en el sexto, 4-0 ganan los White Sox.
Left field, way back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks
Cuidado,
like
otro triple.
headed for the plate. The run scores all the way from first. Tag, and he's out. Trying to get back, and that will end the inning. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch.
El pana llegaba,
It's the
pero
White Sox
se devolvió
5,
solo.
and the Rangers nothing. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Sierra locks in, ducks on the pond.
Dynamic
This
shot.
guy's got a flair for the dramatic. They might want to cue up the slow-mo replay in the truck.
Yeah, Boo, the only thing missing is the movie soundtrack. Let's see if he delivers the Hollywood ending.
In the air, left field.
Se encaquilla el hombre y entrega el segundo out.
Up next in Chicago, the center fielder, number 27, Brooks.
So 2 down. Here's Josh Young. The Rangers down to their final strike. Bounced up the middle.
1-1-1.
Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Sierra had a sensational showing in the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game.
Los White Sox le ganan la serie a los Rangers de Texas. Miren qué juego, triple y doble. En la serie de 14-6 triple, este hombre es increíble. Triple y doble. En la serie de 14-6 triple. Tenemos que subir el wall para, déjame ver, nos dan puntos para el Salón de la Fama si subimos el wall. Tenemos que subir el wall para, déjame ver, nos dan puntos para el Salón de la Fama si subimos el wall. Estamos batiendo 358.
Elio Sierra, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going?
Ya jugamos esta serie y nos vemos en el próximo episodio mañana de Este Road Show. Un boss challenge. Mis pequeños saltamonticos, mañana será otro día.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And a man aboard. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows.
Me fui a robo, Saltamonte.
Viewers don't, and this is when it's clear.
Runner on the go, and ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second.
Me fui a robo.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Runners on the move. Swinging a bouncer. Suarez on to first. No shot at the double play with the runners going.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move two runners in the scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of...
Pulls it down, and they're 2 away. Right behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the White Sox 1 and the Pirates nothing.
1-0 ganan los White Sox.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate.
Ahora pierden 3-1.
Makes the catch for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Runner in scoring position.
4-1 pierden de los Piratas.
Now at the plate. Chop back up the middle. Sierra. In plenty of time to first.
Recuerden, saltamontes, que no podemos cometer errores ya en esta segunda mitad de temporada.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. One out man at first. Nick Gonzalez. The next Pirate.
No podemos cometer errores en esta mitad de temporada. Es la última.
Right side, 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, one
Tenemos que hacer jugadas así como esta.
7th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 9 and the White Sox 3.
Ya el juego de estrella pasó. Dynamic Challenge. Dynamic Challenge.
And that one ripped to left. And that'll do it.
Perfect, pero a la mano de left field.
Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Pirates 9 and the White Sox 3.
Perdemos 9-3. Recuerden que si no pasamos a los playoffs en el 2029 pedimos cambios.
The next Pirate to hit. Dominguez, a righty that throws with power. 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-2. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first.
Fácil.
That's the second out.
Porque no puede ser que en el primer año llegamos a la Serie Mundial y ya no más.
Stop at the play. Elio Sierra. He's a guy who does it all. And a base hit. And out to a board.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still
Casi le ganamos los Dodgers
in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next to hit, Brooks Baldwin. One strike away.
Casi le ganamos los Dodgers ya.
Managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
Pero casi.
One down. So up now for Chicago, Elio Sierra.
Pero del casi al hecho hay mucho trecho.
Swing and that ball smashed on a line. 2 down.
Tremenda jugada del center field.
Brian Reynolds here.
Leading off the ball game tonight, the right fielder, number 10,
Ground ball left side. Over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Ahí el primero.
batting second, the first baseman, number 2, Spencer.
One out.
3-0 pierden los White Sox.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score.
Wow, perfect, pero la mano del center field.
Up next for Chicago, the center fielder, number 27, Brooks.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
For the Pirates, the center fielder, O'Neal.
Bueno para dos.
Could be an easy two. There's one over to first, safe.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, Randy.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
3-0, siguen ganando los Piratas.
That one lifted to left. Arozarena on the move. He's got it, and that is that. Elio Sierra.
Y sigue el marcador igualito, 3-0 ganan los Piratas de Pittsburgh.
This to third. They take the force out, and that is that. The White Sox leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in, pressure's on, one swing can flip the whole.
Bueno, miren el marcador, los Chicago White Sox, 4 carreras por 3.
Well struck left field, should be extra bases. 1 runs in, that skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
6 por 3 se pone el marcador ahora.
Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest batter, and that's definitely him right now.
On the ground, base hit, 1 run is in. Tag, and he's out of the play.
Quise correr más que la pelota y la pelota corrió más que yo.
Sierra
kept that hitting streak going. No, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one.
Empata la serie a 1.
He's a key contributor for him.
Se empata la serie a 1, Saltamontes. Boss Challenge. Un Boss Challenge.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck.
Pick it up.
And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Put a drive into that ball, and he was
Miren eso, miren eso, miren eso, miren eso.
wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
1 out.
Y me fui a robo.
Runner at second. Edgar Caro
Y me fui a
steps in
robo.
for the White Sox.
Y me fui. Y me fui. Y me
He's
fui.
trying for third. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Adios. Pelota.
Bueno, se viene el marcador ahora. Estamos 0-0, ahora está 2-0.
It's his 6th home run of the season, and the White Sox strike first. It's 2-0.
Está 2-0.
Better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Estaba 2-0, está 2-2.
Foul ball there.
En la alta del tercero, 2 carreras a 2. Empate.
On the ground to third. Luciano fires over to first, and that's an out. Man at first, 1 away.
Alta del quinto, 2-2.
High fly ball out towards left center. Mangum on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Sierra digging in.
Dynamic Challenge.
Go ahead run and scoring position.
Alta del séptimo, 2-2.
Lot bigger, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are pressure pitches. You've got to grind it out and come through for the squad.
On the ground to third. Feeds to second. Out there. Double play. What a clean killing, Dan.
Batea para doble play yo mismo. Yo mismo.
Spencer Horwitz.
Baja del octavo. 3-2.
Sierra sends it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Sierra strung that hitting streak out for another game.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense,
Y le ganamos la serie a los Piratas de Pittsburgh 2-1. Vamos a ver si sacamos el protector Nike, Jordan, perdón. No, lo que sacamos un regalo vaina repetida fue. Vamos a ver si sacamos el protector Nike, Jordan, perdón. No, lo que sacamos un regalo vaina repetida fue. Bueno, mis pequeños saltamonticos, me despido. Mañana nos vemos a la misma hora. El contenido de mañana, Road to the Show. Recuerden suscribirse. Recuerden darle a la campana. Recuerden compartir y darle like al video, al directo o en deferido. Dios me lo bendiga, mis pequeños saltamonticos. Recuerden darle a la campana, recuerden compartir y darle like al video, al directo o en deferido. Dios me lo bendiga, mis pequeños saltamonticos.